Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests, and Alex. Alex was given a 9 speech from the Competent Communication Manual, and to reiterate what that speech is about, the title is Persuade with Power, and the idea behind the 9 speech is it gives you an opportunity to make an argument to persuade people to adopt your point of view on a subject. And that's the first thing that struck me, was Alex picked a really interesting and unusual topic to persuade us on, which was committees. I can't imagine that that would be the first thing in most people's minds. People might think of more lofty goals or other things, but Alex chose committees. And what Alex did very well, I thought, he started off by giving us a very persuasive argument as to why committees can be a real problem. But then he moved on to the positive. He started to tell us why committees are important. It gives visibility. It allows you to actually make a difference. And all these things really count. I particularly like some of the language. Committees, dull, boring, trivial, uninteresting. You would want to sit on a committee, for heaven's sake. But what you did was you told us about how over your career you grew to learn about committees, you grew to find out about actually these are important because they allow us to do things that matter. There were a few things I thought perhaps you could have worked on a little more. Alex actually gave away the game a little bit before his speech, in which he said that he didn't feel that he'd prepared quite enough. And I saw occasionally there was a glance at what seemed like notes. But to be fair to Alex, they didn't make too much of an impact on the speech as a whole. However, I think what did give the game away a little bit was the fist, which stayed clenched for quite a lot of the speech. I don't think anybody else noticed. And the other thing as well, there were a few crutch words appeared, sort of. I think it appeared once or twice. And also, I don't know, Alex, if you ran out of time a little bit, because the ending I felt was slightly abrupt. But going back to the speech as a whole, I would say that one of the strongest things about the speech was you had an excellent structure. You started by giving us the negative, you gave us the positive, and then you ended with a big call to action. But not only a call to action, but you made an offer as well, and one that I'm sure can't possibly be refused. Thank you very much for that, Alex. I really look forward to your 10th speech. I'm sure it's going to be a